Hey everyone, what's up? If you're new to my channel, my name's Defreitas. Welcome to the family. So today's video is basically going to be one of the #1 most asked questions on my feed, on my Instagram. Whenever I put any polls out, you guys really want to find out how to get rid of pores. Now, I've been doing some research and I am a huge fan of facials. So I've been asking a lot of dermatologists, skin experts, going online, looking on YouTube to see what are the best things for tackling large pore size and getting rid of it. And if I'm completely honest with you guys, it's actually quite hard to find the ultimate solution. I basically wanted to share with you really cool, easy tips that you can just do yourself, you can do at home to really help diminish the appearance of pores. Okay, so tip #1 is to try and keep your hands off your face. Personally, I feel like if I'm wearing makeup during the day, I never ever touch my face because I don't want to touch my makeup and smudge it and stuff. But if I'm not wearing any makeup, I have a tendency to kind of touch my face. And what you don't realize is that you're constantly touching things with your hands, doors, just surfaces, and there's bacteria and there's dirt. So the minute you start touching your face, you're kind of spreading bacteria and it can lead to blemishes, it can lead to bad skin. And so you just want to be very, very conscious of that. Okay, so tip #2 is going to be to double cleanse. My favorite cleanser at the moment, which I absolutely love, is this one by Sunday Riley. It is called the Ceramic Slip, and I usually use the Elemis Cleansing Balm first as a step 1, and then I go in with this to kind of help really clean my skin. Personally, the reason why I'm recommending this is because it helps to pull out impurities and dirt which is trapped into the pores, and it also just leaves your skin, I'm telling you, like squeaky clean. It's so, so nice. It says it's got French green clay and rice oil esters. So anything like clay masks or anything that contains a type of clay will really help draw out any impurities. I would say this is a little bit more on the premium, expensive side, but if you wanted to just go in with something more affordable that's maybe more tailored to your skin type, I've got more combination to oily skin, but again, try and have some sort of clay in there or something that takes out and draws impurities out. All right, moving on swiftly to tip #3, and it's going to be quite a strange contraption. I hope that you guys are not scared of this, but this is a DERMA roller. Looks scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's basically a roller which has loads of needles in it. Let me show you what this looks like close up. Okay, so the brand that I'm using today is from Swiss Clinic. I'm sure there are loads of other brands that you can also try out, but I personally just love them because they've got amazing needle sizes and they also do incredible skincare to complement the derma roller itself. This probably is like my #1 like secret, my skincare secret. So this is not for everyday use, guys. How it works is it basically creates loads of tiny little holes into the skin, and it's really, really good for resurfacing. So what the skin thinks is that it's being attacked, just like if you cut yourself, it try to send over white blood cells to repair and rejuvenate that part of the skin. So as you're doing this, it's kind of causing shock and trauma to the outer epidermis layer of the skin, and then basically it tries to repair itself. This actually goes really, really well with retinol based products, which also help to rejuvenate the skin. So if you're ever doing this, or even if you go to a clinic and have Derma pen, which is similar to this but better and has larger needles, then you can that night go home and put some retinol in there as well. So it's really, really effective, guys. Personally, I grew up with really bad skin. Like, I've tried so many different things, and in my opinion, Derma roller and Derma pen have really changed the surface of my skin, and it's incredible. If you want to find out a little bit more about Derma pen, I actually did a whole video on the treatment, taking you through all the different steps. I'm just going to add it on top here so you can actually see it. So when you're using this product, it's very, very important that you basically, I'm going to show you a little bit on one side. You basically want to keep your skin nice and taut, and then you're just going to roll the product against the skin. So the only thing that will happen is you'll get a little bit of redness. That's it. it shouldn't be too painful. This is a 0.5 mm, which is quite large. I think it's the largest you can get just if you're doing it at home. You can see it's created a little bit of redness. And how I normally use this is I literally just do it all over the face. I'm very, very careful just before I go to bed, and then I'll add on a retinol based product, loads of moisturizer, and I'll go to sleep. And I'm telling you now, when I wake up, my skin is resurfaced, it's retextured, it's a lot smoother. Some of it's a little bit dry, but then I know I can kind of deal with that with some moisturizer, and I just feel like it's just so bomb. Like, it's so, so good. Okay, so tip number 4 is going to be acids, and in particular, glycolic acids. Okay, so this is the dark spot toner. Now, a lot of people are raving about this, and you can basically check out AHAs, which is the type of acid, lactic acid, or glycolic acid. Now, acids are a really, really great way to just exfoliate the skin. So they work similar to those bead scrubs, but instead of those beads like being quite abrasive and taking too much of the outer surface off, acids are like liquid exfoliators. So they're a lot more gentle, but still very, very effective. Now, I've been using this every single day, and I'm planning to do that for probably until it's finished to see if it does make a difference to my skin. And I have to say, I want skin that when I move, it just looks really smooth. There's no pores, it's very reflective, it's really glowing, and this product has really delivered that. So I would definitely check this out. One thing I will say is that if you are using this, and if you are using Derma Roller or Derma Pen or anything like that, your skin is obviously sensitized. So it's really, really important, guys, that you use SPF during the day just to protect it from the sun, from the rays. Even if you're living somewhere like London where it's not so sunny, it's very important because you sensitize your skin. So it's feeling a little bit vulnerable and you need to look after it. Now, how I would apply this product is literally just saturate a cotton pad. I like to make sure it's really nice and drenched, and then I literally just go like all over the skin. I'm not gonna do it where I've just put a little bit of Derma Roller because that might sting a little bit. But yeah, I literally just go through and do this. Sometimes I'll do it day and night, but this is my little challenge that I'm currently doing, guys. I'm testing this product out hardcore because everyone raves about this product, and I'm like, is it actually good? Is it good? Is it good? And honestly, when I'm looking online and when I'm looking at things to get rid of pores, there's like not that much, and I'm really struggling. So these are just things that really, really help me because I got big pores. Okay, you got big pores. Okay, so we have talked about resurfacing the skin, double cleansing, acids, and how they are incredibly amazing. Next, we're going to talk about retinol. Now, retinol basically is an ingredient which helps to regenerate and resurface the skin. It just speeds cell turnover and is incredibly popular. Again, if you're using retinol, you might have to make sure that you're using SPF. There are so many different retinols out there. The one that I probably would recommend, which I just feel like is super cheap and works so bomb, is going to be The Ordinary by Deciem. And this little bad boy comes in different percentages. This is 2%, and I also have a 5%, and I also have another form of retinol base, which is a retinoid. So I have all three, and I use all three, and I've tested all three. But for some reason, I feel like the 2% is more effective than the 5% for me, and I don't know why. Maybe for you guys it might be different, but this one just works really, really well. Now, the amazing thing about The Ordinary is that they have very potent products. You kind of need to know what you're looking for when you go into the store because it's quite scientific, but it's super affordable, like beyond belief. So if you are a skincare junkie and you want to try something really good, but you just don't have the money for it, please go into one of their stores or look online. I'm going to put all the links of all the products I'm using down below, and just please check it out. Like, this is such a bomb product, like it's so good. So this applicator is a pipette, and you basically just take it out. I normally put 1, 2, 3 dots on the face. I only use this at night before I go to bed. I'll never use this before I'm going out because it's a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky, and it sensitizes the skin. And then I just literally rub it onto my face. I put a heavy moisturizer on top and then I go to sleep. This again, I wouldn't recommend it for every day. It's just as and when I feel like I need that resurfacing. If I've got a photo shoot, if I've got an event, if I'm gonna do like some close-up images and I just want my skin to be on fleek, then that's when I go with this bad boy. If you want to be a little bit more bougie and you have a little bit more money to spare, Elizabeth Arden also do these amazing retinol ceramide capsules, and this is super, super cool. So you basically have a tiny little capsule like this, guys, and you just twist this little head off, and then you've got the little product inside. And I know it looks super tiny, but it's more than enough for your whole face. And this product, oh my God, it makes your skin feel so smooth, so silky. Again, really good for nighttime and absolutely love it. I've been very obsessed with these recently. So my final tip is all about primers, and basically primers are a really, really good way to help correct or solve any problems that you might have on your skin. So if you have rosacea or redness, having a primer which might color correct or has a bit of green in there will just reduce that redness so that your makeup looks amazing. If you've got dark under eyes, pigmentation, anything like that, maybe a more peachy or orange tone is gonna help color correct so you have a really beautiful, even complexion. So one of my favorite ones for pores is going to be the Cover FX Blurring Primer. This one is so good. And another one that I would also recommend is the Porefessional by Benefit Cosmetics, which I'll insert a photo right here of this beautiful product right here. So Porefessional I've actually run out of, and that's how much I love it. I've been using it for a long time, guys. Literally, if you just apply some on the areas where you have enlarged pores, it literally just diminishes them right away. I'm gonna show you how primers like this work. So you literally just need a small amount, and what you want to do, let me try and get in here. Let's get close. Okay, so I'm literally just using a small amount of product, and you can see that as I apply that, it kind of just blurs. It's really quite crazy. And a little bit does go a long way. Can you see that? It just kind of like blurs them, it kind of like fills them out. So whenever I'm using this product, I normally have a little blob and I put 1, 2, 3 and just smooth it around those areas. I kind of just focus on the areas where I have pores. So definitely be sure to check this product out. It's so, so good. If not this one, you want something a little bit more less expensive, then check out the Benefit Cosmetics one as well. All right, guys, so those are all of my tips on how to get rid of pores. I really, really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I personally found it really hard to find good videos on YouTube, which gave me really good, honest tips of products and things that I can buy or I can get or I can do at home. So I hope you found this really, really helpful. I know this is one of your most asked questions. So for all of those people out there, I hope to see you looking flawless, less pores, beautiful skin. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please let me know in the comments what video you'd love to see next, and I will read the comments and I will produce that video just for you guys. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.